Hi, my name is Jill Niebuhr and I live with schizophrenia. I didn't want a mental illness. I liked work, being popular, and dancing. Now my days are consumed with little movement, many voices for company, and a loss of liveliness. People found out about my hospitalization and didn't want to have anything to do with me anymore. Even my family was stumped for words and stuck with what they thought was best for me. The amount of loneliness I experienced was so overwhelming that I became depressed. No one wanted to talk to me anymore. I no longer mattered to them. I didn't have value because I had a mental illness. It's sad this is so prevalent, but not too long ago, I might have had to stay in the hospital my whole life. Rehabilitation never existed. Though it does now, we still deal with the same stigma, that we are the throwaway members of society. There's a lack of compassion and a lack of understanding. We need to learn how to talk about what we're experiencing. We need to demand our rights. We need to fight to be heard. Only with these things will we start to matter in the eyes of others. We must not go silently into that good night. We matter. We have difficulty. We have remissions. We have recovery. Accepting these things, people can learn to accept us, to believe that what we say does matter, that what we experience is very real, and that they are not right to discount that. We need compassion. We need acceptance. We need to talk. By walking today, you are moving the community in the direction towards these things. You are saying that we will not discount a human being. We will not throw a friend away. We will not tell you you're wrong. Today we stand, and when we walk, we will remember those suffering with their symptoms today. So they will find peace again. So we will be able to help and not hinder them. This is a day to celebrate. We do matter. We are gaining our rights. We are recovering. When I first heard my diagnosis, I thought my doctor was crazy. It is so sad to not have insight into what we're experiencing. I mentioned loneliness before. How can we describe what we do not know? It is so real that mentally ill people have tended to suffer in silence. Who wants to share this stuff? Who wants other people to know they can no longer rely on and trust their own body? That you can no longer trust them? Who wants to live their life that way? But we do, and we are living our lives. We are starting to share with each other, strengthen our community, embrace our understanding, have the compassion we want from others. Today is a milestone in my life. I have come so far. I am no longer suffering with my symptoms. I am facing my fears. I am not being held back, and I am here to walk. Awareness is the first thing we're looking for. With our discussions and our walk today, we are making ourselves known. We are not hiding. We are not letting our mental illnesses get the best of us as they so want to do. We are going to walk with dignity, with the support of others, and with the community watching. The next thing we need is acceptance. We must not be forgotten. We must speak for our rights to our senators and congressmen, stay involved with politics and local grassroots organizations. We need to utilize our resources so we can make the most of our life. We must get involved. We must persist. We must be as stubborn as our symptoms are. And lastly, we need compassion. People need to understand we're all unique. We have different needs and desires, different ways to run our lives. Only with this compassion can we find the support we truly need. Only with this compassion can we honor ourselves the way we deserve to be honored. Be remembered as we are not the illness as the illness makes us. Please remember these three things: awareness, acceptance, and compassion as we work together to fight stigma. People can hear, and if heard enough, maybe, just maybe they'll understand. We are different, yet we are united. United by that which tears us apart, makes life difficult, and requires us to need others. We too can overcome, as Africans did under segregation, as gays have done in the military, and as women have done leaving the home. Never forget our alikeness. Everyone, no matter how privileged or how they present themselves, has struggles. Never forget what we came here to do. When I first got hospitalized, I thought my life was over. All my dreams faded and my will was shattered. Through time, I've gotten new dreams. I've developed a new understanding and a new way of living. Having a mental illness does not mean your life is over. It does mean you'll have a new experience of life. There are new challenges to face and new circumstances to live with. These things are okay. We have the strength to deal with anything that comes our way, and so we will. We will deal with our challenges, embrace our triumphs, and we will suffer. I hope each of you here that has a mental illness has someone who will take their time for you. For me, that has been my mom. I call her every night. She has consistently went out of her way for me. She told me at the Hope for Recovery workshop that she wanted to help me renew my hope. I remember when it left me. I thought there was no hope and no recovery. I can't imagine not having the resources of people who tell me my symptoms need to be manageable. Feeling that someone loves me helps me so much. I never received love before, I just let it pass by. And now it gives me a feeling that everything will be okay when I don't think it will be. When I'm sick, I really cannot feel like there is hope and there is recovery. It is so frustrating. People that love us are here, walking with us today, and I thank you so much for stepping outside of yourself to help someone with a mental illness today. It feels good to not be treated like a crazy person, to be regarded as a person with value, and to have the support of others. In the past, this stuff was unheard of for someone living with a mental illness. Thank you for coming today. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your hard work. Most of all, thank you for being you. Incredible, worthy, challenged, and strong. Thank you for stepping forth and making us matter. Thank you for believing in us. We will beat stigma. We will overcome. We will be embraced. We can do this. We are no longer ashamed. We will speak out. We will make a difference. Thank you.